Hi guys, finally, but most importantly or most exciting is Bitcoin. So before getting into the details for newcomers who doesn't know about the concepts I'm going to talk about, basically in my videos, these live sessions, I'll cover these three key areas, and they are based on two key concepts. And we will see this every time. This is for education research purpose only, not financial advice. So please always seek advice from your licensed financial advisors. Without further ado, Bitcoin daily chart. So short-term playground zone. Bitcoin, similar to Ethereum, it's trading still within the short-term playground zone set pretty much from late 2024. Move this a little bit down the line, and basically it's somewhere in the midsection of the short-term playground zone. Most of the time it was hovering around this price level. If we look at the previous candles, there are a lot of tops and bottoms of the candles over this range, and similarly in the past few days the price was squeezed to close at this level. So if nothing particularly good or bad develops, the short-term playground zone remains. If something bad happens, or if things still remain uncertain, there's a chance that it returns to this. Let me extend this prior short-term playground zone that's set early 2024. So started February, roughly end Feb 2024, all the way to early November last year, around 8 months roughly. Well, we can check from here to here before it breaks out. It's 250 days. So yeah, so 8.5 months. It was trading in this range between 55,000 to 72,000. So if things turn sour, may it be geopolitical or trade wars, whatever that is, or the support for crypto isn't going to be realized that soon, or adoption, depending on what kind of news people are trying to sell, the price can return to this zone. It's not a bad range. I believe there would be quite a significant demand when the price dropped to this level, but do pay attention because it can happen. And then in terms of Wyckoff, so the yellow text, you can ignore it for now. I've been discussing with people listening to my sessions that the yellow text could be another scenario, similar Wyckoff pattern, but basically different from the blue text scenario. So I'm still more inclined to the blue text scenario. Basically, we have just gone through an upwards and upwards of the distribution. Technically speaking, it's not an upwards of the distribution. It's lower than the upwards. Let me change to the line chart and it will be more obvious. So it's a lower high than the upwards. So I put this tag here for now, but it's probably not the case. It's just another test. So basically, even with a similar or different terms, it's still a test. Basically testing the demand, how well people are receiving or accepting this asset at this price level. So let me get back to the candlestick. Right now we are trading within this narrow range. There is seemingly a support at this level. When the price went through, it bounced back up multiple times. Actually, if I use the wicks this is where it is. So it can be coming from this overlapping area around 89-90,000. So whenever the price get close to that level, there may be some buying orders already set at near 90,000, some front runs. So that's why it's above 90. If you set your price level or price orders at 90,000, it may never realize for many weeks already, almost 10 weeks, because like experienced players or traders, they obviously know the 90,000 is a key psychological level, and they would set orders a little bit higher in order to capture that level or prevent price going to that level. So that's one of the key things. And if things turn bad or like some bad news come out, the next support level would be this line. So that line is basically at around 71,000. That's set by the buying climax back in March last year. So this is another key price level. If there's nothing particularly good or bad, obviously it will still trade sideways, similar to what we see. So that's why I was saying this is probably not an upthrust of the distribution. It's just a sideways trading zone over here, because there's nothing particularly good or bad. If things are really bad, obviously it can come down and trade between here, but there's not strong support over here, so you can go all the way back to this price range and trade sideways. So these are how things can develop, but it's probably going to take time. I wouldn't expect it to happen in the next week to go all the way to this yellow line, unless, I don't know, the Bitcoin network went down like the PlayStation network. So it's going to take time, and maybe we can enjoy a few more weeks on this upper trading range. Who knows, right? Thanks for joining me, and see you next week.